Alright, welcome back to another video. So, as you remember last time, we did the Americans through, of course, the French, and that was pretty good. Alright, so, Turkey actually goes first, seeing that they are a power. They're going to join the Axis. Now, the Axis, for the first time, decided to give them money. So they have given 30 IPCs of what they have to them. So they have 32 IPCs, Turkey has. Now, Turkey, in this game, is not really a strong power. And of course, you don't have the World War I gang with me, and of course, this is all they have. Alright, now they do have a fleet, and they can build a dreadnought for 12. So that's 12. They only got 20 left. Tanks they really cannot build. Planes they can. They're going to build one plane. Okay, 2 men and 1 artillery. So that is 5 things. 2 men, 1 artillery, 1 plane, and 1 dreadnought. And now they're not war. They just decided to join. And we're going to put that all in 99. Dreadnought, anyway. Plane will go into Turkey. And men will go down to Turkey. And the men, like the 3 artillery and 3 man, 1 artillery, will go down into, actually, just the 1 man that we built will go down to Syria. And the rest will stay at home. So they're at war. And they have 13 IPCs, seeing that they do have the 10 bonus for joining the Axis, 20 bonus for joining the Allies. So Turkey will be in between. Turkey will go right after Italy. So, and the Counter-Ranks will still be around, but not as big. So, for having 13 IPC is a pretty big deal. Now, all the Axis will not lose their money, seeing that Italy doesn't have the economic power to give all their money. I mean, they're at 16, which makes them at 6 next turn, but they still don't have the economic power. So, Turkey decided to join the Axis. Pretty good. I probably won't stay for very long, but I mean, of course, it will stay long for somewhat. So next, Germany, they have 66 IPCs, a big amount, not really big, you know. So first turn, they're going to build 2 battleships for 40. So they only got 16 left. Yeah, 16 left. No, yeah. They're going to build, yeah, they can, 2 tanks. And they got 4 left. Yeah, 4 left, so. And artillery. If they got any. Of course, they might. Yeah, they got them. Alright, so. First things first, they will attack. Soviet Union declaring war, seeing this is turn 4. They'll move in these 3 men to Finland and get the money of it, so they will have 2 more. Now, the Soviet Union might actually take this a little bit easy, seeing that they have a lot more men in the area. The first turn, German Army Group North will go into Baltic States. They will actually attack it, seeing that I did put something into it. Now, these planes will go into German Army Group Center. Well, these bombers will. The other one, the Stuka, will go into Baltic States. Alright, so we will actually do target select, even though we really don't need it. Alright, so I got 3, 5. We got them. Yeah. I mean, it's pretty obvious. No overkill there. Alright. First, well, is that the first? No. It's not the first Soviet casualties. First Soviet casualties were with the Japanese versus the Russians. Alright, so Germany will get the Baltic States, taking it. I think 1, yeah, 1. So they'll move up to 1. 69. German Army Group Center will move into Eastern Poland and take it, just like that. Just like. And then we'll get to the point there at 70. Kind of hiding it there, but you can kind of see it. And the forces there in German Army Group South will go in to take Bessarabia. It don't mean anything, but it will mean something to them. Bessarabia is kind of like the high water mark that nobody really cares about. Plus they got a few men. Alright, so that's the first round of Operation Barbarossa. We can't do too much now. Seeing that now we can move through the sea, I believe, without attacking that fleet. 2, 3. We're going to attack that ship that is in 112. Get out of the way. Hopefully we'll get a 1. Or 2. We got a 2. As a matter of fact, that's exactly what we need. And of course, that attack is done. Alright, so we don't want to move out our fleet just yet. We don't have the power for it. I'm going to switch out these Stukas for 2. So, how am I going to do this? Well, I'm just going to leave 2 at France, and I'm going to get 1 out of the box. I'm going to fly it on the aircraft carrier, the Graf Zeppelin. And people keep telling me, or people keep saying that there's no such thing as the Graf Zeppelin. It is just a Hindenburg class thing that just flies over in the air, which is World War I, or maybe between them. But no, the Graf Zeppelin is actually a, you know what I mean. It's an aircraft carrier. Something like aircraft carrier. Something aircraft carrier. Hear me say it sometimes. I don't know why. So Germany might lose in the first round of Barbarossa, but that's just how life goes. We're gonna move in these 2 mechanized infantry that are here, 1, 2, 3, into Eastern Poland, linking up with those powers. Alright, this sub is going to go into the Mediterranean. 1, 2, 3. This sub is going to go up 1, 2. And this thing's going to go down 1, 2, or just 1. We might as well. Alright, so we're going to destroy the Canadian Navy, which, by the way, will actually destroy the forces that are on there. So that will leave the Australians with one tank. And if we put the Australian forces on there, we can get anything out for them. I've got a destroy for them, didn't we? Oh no, you can't be serious. No. For 8, I mean, Alright, well, I'm just going to get a destroyer for them. Let's just say that they're going to put this in, of course, 120. Actually, 119. Or they could put that on the Great Lakes. I don't know. No, we can't do that. We're going to put it in 120. So we're gonna destroy that fleet. So let's see if we can even. No, we're not actually. Second time in a row. I thought. I mean, I made this video early on. You know. All right, so they get to roll. All right, well, let's roll again. That one they got us the first turn. Just say that they got us first turn. Well, so cheat. We're not gonna cheat in this game. So we have two. No, well, only got three. We got 3 subs left. This sub is going to move down to 1, 2, back to 105. Actually, 1. Well, 1, 2, and then we're going to buy. Well, not buy. How long does the story go? 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. We want to go 6, but we can't go that far. We're only like 3, 4. We're gonna take back one thing. We're gonna take back those tanks, at least. Yeah, we're gonna take back both those tanks. We're gonna buy a destroyer, and that'll leave us with 4, so we can buy a man along with it. So a destroyer and a man. 2 battleships will still go in there, of course. So I believe that's it for Germany. They really can't do too much. Of course, you know, failed attacks happen. So this destroyer is going to go into 93. The man and artillery are going to go down to Brook. And yeah. The destroyer move into 92. Alright. Alright, these men, artillery, 1, 2, 1, 2. Alright, and these tanks are going to move down 1, 2, 3. Now, seeing that the French are down in southern France, since Paris has been taken, they're no longer Axis power. They really can't do too much. And seeing that really nobody goes for Germany, something else, you know. And it makes sense because they could, but I had this rule, like, France can do anything, not seeing IPC, that they might as well just really have out of it. They build anything out of it. And after that one turn, they can't build anything else. The thing that nobody really goes for Germany at all, except for the ones at the very end, which can pretty much turn the tide, you know. Because Germany was like the last, and they can prevent anything that the Allies do to them. Germany can do the same thing as well, except they really don't have too much to do. So, yeah. So, next is Russia. Wait, no, not yet. Might as well just do the first 3 powers, because we're running out of time here. So Germany will put these 2 Bismarck class battleships in Sea Zone 113 along with a big fleet. So that makes Germany having 1 cruiser, 1 destroyer, 3 battleships, 1 transport, 1 aircraft carrier, along with 1 tactical bomber and 1 Bf-109 fighter. Okay, so next is Russia. They're at war. They've lost 2 IPCs. That puts them down to 35. Really no big thing. Except for this one thing. They're at war. That's it. They're at war with actually all Axis powers. They're going to split 1 man from one of these 6 things, and they're going to move into Korea and pick up those FACs that they need. So I'm gonna prepare, and I didn't know, but I just put this down right where that was at. So there. All right. That makes the pan going down exactly to 70. All right. So we're going to buy a lot of things, a lot of tanks. 3 tanks, 18 times 2, I believe, is 35. I believe. Now, I'm not saying I'm for certain, but I believe. And when I say I believe, that means I am really not for certain at all. When I say I know, that means I know. So, 18 times 2. Saying, you know. Alright, so 16. 1. 36. Okay, 36. So if you buy like 6 of them, they'll be 36. Let's buy 2 planes. Let's buy 1 plane, making it 28. So we got 7 left. I was gonna build 2, man. Alright, so we're at war. We can't really do too much because the Axis have gotten us in all three ways. But can't really do something out here because they got men. We're gonna move both this tank and this mechanized infantry 1, 2, 3, 4 into Shinsi into the front line already. Of course, that's that. So China will go up 1 back to 12. Actually, no, back up to 14, I believe. No, they got 12, so they get. I'm not really seeing how this works. Well, they lost a lot of money. Huh? Wait. 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah, I actually meant to get this out of the way. You know. 1, 2, 3, 4. So they're back at the 8, but they got, you know, they got the money that they need still. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Back at the 14. I don't know. They lost a lot of money. So we can't really do too much. We're going to put these 3 tanks into western Ukraine. The plane will go into Belarus. And these 2 infantry will go into, of course, Belarus. And we're getting big enough so we can make an army there. Alright, this man and artillery will go into Belarus as well. And this plane and plane. I'm going there, and this man will go into Novgorod. So we're gonna try our best to attack here. We're gonna move this in this sub to 1, 2, 3 down there, and this sub going to 114, and this cruiser will help us attack Finland, taking it for themselves, which will make Germany go down to about 2. So we got a cruiser help, 1 bombardment. We got 2 of them. Alright, they get to attack. 1 or below, really just 1. Oh, did I get these 2 Stukas? I think I did, didn't I? Yeah, I did. No, I didn't. I just forgot to move them back to Paris. Alright, so they didn't get anything. Our chance is now nothing. All we need is 1 if you want to do bombardment once. Okay, so they had to get a 1. Alright, 1 infantry out of that. Alright. No. No. Yes, we got them. I'm pretty sure that's really the first casualties that we've taken, except for I forgot to put them in a bunch of times in there. Alright, so we survived. Taking it for ourselves, Germany will go down 2. We will go up 2. So down to 68 for Germany, up to 37. For us, we really have gone nowhere. Of course, we've gone up 3. I forgot to move us up 3. So back to 38. We're up to 40 IPCs for the Soviet Union. But next is Japan, which they may attack Korea again, but we're going to have to see that. So Japan will attack, and they will do some pretty darn good attacks. So I think they only got 3 men there. They have got a lot of good allies helping them the Chinese. Well, that fleet's there. They could bombard. Well, Japan is in a tough spot, except for out here in the Pacific, which we're really not. We're going to move in. We're going to take out Borneo, and that is a strategic high watermark. So we're going to take Sumatra. It's just one little infantry. And that's pretty easy to do. So we almost got all of the money islands. We will go up to 74. And the next we will attack Borneo. We are actually going to split up. We're actually going to just take these 3 men with us to there. And then so Borneo is ours. Whew. So that means that our British friends will go down 1, 2, 3, 4. How does that work? Yeah, it works. So we're down to 37. And Japan will go up to 78 for that. So they're almost to 80 IPCs. And that means Japan will be the greatest empire in the world at this point. But if the Soviet Union tries to get some IPCs that are rich in there, they may get above. And we may see that happen. So next, they will have to try to take India. Now, I'm not trying to cheat this game. I'm just trying to say, of course, and I'm right, and that, let's see here. So, Japan has a bonus for the money islands. If they get all the money islands, they will get it. Oh, there is an axis. So Japan is up to 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, making 83 IPCs. Okay, and the outer perimeter, they do not get that yet. Do not expect them to get that either. Active control with the United States. I'll move that. They're probably not going to get that. 65 resources. Yep, they get that. So 5 IPCs. They're up to 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 2, 88. They only need 2 IPCs left to get to 90. And that means that Japan will be the greatest. So the way that we could do this... they could attack Shan State, which we're going to do, actually. We're going to attack Shan State, and then we're going to attack the fleet to see if we can even take it. I mean, that's something that we may not do. Shan State, pretty easily done, I must say. So they get them. They get both of them. Oh, and target select. Well, yeah, we go. Now, this target select rule, I know what you're thinking. Is this guy really stupid? There is no such thing as target select. Yes, there is. I've watched this guy. He's created target select. I forgot what his name was, but he pretty much did that. So, up to 89 for Japan. Down 1, down to 36 for the British. And that's that. So let me go get the marker for them. And of course, Japan will take the crown, and they have actually already taken the crown of the game. You'll see that Germany with the crown, we take the crown. They are well beyond taking the crown. Same thing for Japan. They are well beyond the eyes of America taking the crown. The lowest allied power is Canada. That it basically 7. Without those bonuses, Japan is pretty much just a Axis power that can't really do too much. Alright, so next, since we've taken Shan State, we are actually going to stay there. Alright. Next will be... Alright, I'm just going to say Suiyuan. We're going to move in with... I got a few planes. So we're going to take both these tactical bombers. One. We can actually move one. See, look, there's a little border between them. Alright, so one. You actually don't even get to see the battle sometimes. Alright, so basically we get 3 dice and then we get 2 more. So pretty much you can overkill for 2 men. So really, our target select gets the job. So that is 1 IPC down for China, and 1 IPC up for Japan, making that 90. Making them really the high crown for them, just to say. Though Russia may actually win the game, and the Allies may actually win the game if they can pull themselves together. So, what have we learned in this series? And we actually haven't done their build, have we? No, we have not. So, at the beginning, they had, 72, I believe? Yeah, 72. 72 is a pretty high thing. We are going to build up on aircraft carriers. So, how many aircraft carriers can we build? 16 times 4. 4 aircraft carriers. So, 1, 2, 3, 4. 16 times 4 is, so we got 24 there, 5, 7, 74. And I'm pretty sure we were at 74, right? How's that 74? 16 times 4 is... That is not what I expected it to be. 6! Dang it! 76. That's a lot higher, though. I have to go down one then. So, 3 aircraft carriers. We only need 3 anyway. So, 16 times 3. That would be 18. 48. So, 48. Build. How's that? I don't know. I need a calculator. Alright. Alright, so we're gonna build a battleship, which we can. 68. Build, let's say we're at 74. Build 2 men. Yeah, 2 men. And you know what? We're gonna build a tank. So that is 3 aircraft carriers, 1 battleship, and 1 tank. We're done. So we'll build the 3 aircraft carriers. Actually, 1 aircraft carrier will go to Season 6. 1 aircraft carrier will go down into the Philippines. And the other one will be built in Hawaii. So we have a grand total 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. No, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah, we have 6 aircraft carriers, and they're all over the world. So I'm going to split up these 2 actually. So 1 plane will be left in Manchuria, 2 planes will be left in Manchuria, and the other 2 will go in there newly built aircraft carrier. Alright, so if we haven't had those many things. Here we do. Okay. So, and I just like what the game did, you know. So we have a grand total of 6 aircraft carriers. Germany has 1. America has 3. The UK has 2. Soviet Union has none. France none. China none, of course. China none. Italy maybe next turn. I don't know about Turkey. They can't build aircraft carriers. Everybody else, I think they're good for aircraft carriers. Maybe Australia if they get their bonuses, like if they get the Dutch New Guinea bonus. You know what? We are going to get the Dutch New Guinea bonus. So, in counting numbers, everybody's up for their bonuses, and France gets no bonus. Italy, I don't think they get any bonuses yet. I'm not really sure. Germany does not get a bonus yet. They get their bonus, but they don't really need theirs. They have to get their... Actually, I don't know. So, in real time, everybody is down because they don't really have their bonuses just yet. Except for Japan, they really care about their bonuses. And let's check on those capitals. India, no. Australia, no. So that's 2 capitals they don't have. They got Shanghai, Manila, whatever this place is called, Honolulu, Japan. So 1, 2, 3, 4. So they have 4 capitals. They only need 2 more. And here is the Australian build. No, this was the Canadian build. I didn't even put it on the board. So technically everybody's done for right now. You know. And Japan is singing their way to into the Indian Ocean and maybe take landfall into Africa. Maybe even that. I don't know. Alright, so that's it for today, and I'll see you guys next time.